Hello and welcome. Welcome to my channel. We'll see who is out there and ready to participate today. Welcome in. If you don't know who I am, my name is Leon, Tarot Psychic Medium. All right. I have some cards on the table before we do all signs. And we're going to either play with your intuition or let you guess what's on the table. We're going to do something a little different today. All right. So we'll wait until people see that we're live, people that hopefully aren't stuck at work, or maybe they're on their break, whatever the deal is. All right. We'll just see what happens, how this goes. Oh, we got to love the advertisements. I'm sure everybody's like, skip. On your way in, please approach, the channel. Be very open-minded and hit the like if you don't mind. Appreciate that. I do. Okay, so it'll just be a minute. Hey, hello, green-eyed devil. But are they really green? Hazel? Brown? Did they change color? What's up, Miss Redmond? What's that term? What's cooking good looking? Welcome in, everybody. Hello, Mimi. Okay, good morning. Really Rells, Canadian best friend, laugh aloud. Welcome from Canada. Welcome in. I watch a couple YouTubers that are Canadian, actually. Have you ever, what is it called? I'm going to say it wrong. Oh no. It's a car thing. It's two young guys and they have a really cool car. They basically, what they do is they test drive them and then they explain the benefits of this new vehicle versus that new vehicle. And they go all across the board, trucks, SUVs, cars, supercars, stuff like that. Throttle House. I almost called them Full Throttle. It's a drink. It's like an energy drink. I'm like, it's not Full Throttle. It's Throttle House. It's a good show. Anywho, I watch them every once in a while. I'll see something pop up and I'm like, I'll watch this one. Good morning, Debbie. Keep it learning. How you doing, Florence? Welcome in. Hello, May, Kelly. My first time catching a live. Welcome. Hi, Millie. Hello, Natalie. Every time you come in, I somehow miss to say hello to Natalie. Hello today. All right. So I started this live, and I did not say it while people are in the live, so I'm going to say it again. All right. So I have 4 cards in front of me. Either you can guess or you can use your intuition and tell me what you think's in front of me. 2 are from the same deck, one's not, and another is not. So 3 different decks. Any guesses or anybody want to try to test their intuition, test their might? It might take a second. The internet's a little delayed, so I know I've got to kind of like sit here and twiddle my thumbs a little bit to wait for somebody for their response to show up. While I wait, it might get noisy. I have work going on this side of the house, so you might hear a lot of banging. Just FYI for anybody's information, or if they're like, what is all that knocking? The house is being ripped apart behind me. New walls being put up. Okay. Hello, Glittery Goddess. What was the question? Hit the rewind button. You might have to rewind it. I don't want to repeat it 3 times. 2's enough. 3's too much. Hello, Blooming Rose. All right. So, it was a joke. Okay. It's kind of hard to tell that you were joking, but it's all good. 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. So immediately what I felt, and I went from the bottom to the top of the deck. This made me feel as if there's somebody out there, whether you're watching now or you catch this video later, there's somebody out there that's going to come into some money. It looks good for somebody. Could be a female, could be a male. We'll run with the energy that I want to believe it's both parties. It does feel like there is success on the horizon for both. It also, another card that's in front of me that I didn't touch these cards. I didn't pull these cards, but it's the Sun card and it's the Page. And that made me feel like a lot of it's going to be with needing to be very open with communication. And so some are going to run into career, either a sudden windfall with a career, or they're just going to money's going to get easier, be easier to get to achieve, something like that. But with the Sun card, others may also just be getting like a happier result or a better outcome than what they've been dealing with recently. So if you've been through any struggles or had any hardships, they could be coming to a closure. Or it could just, if retrograde was really difficult, it could be like things are going to start moving and making you feel more comfortable. But let's start shuffling, and then let's start with the signs. It's all right. It's better that you throw out a guess or you try than not to. It doesn't, can't always be, we can't all be correct about everything. It's just not how we're set up. We're not supposed to know every little detail. Okay. All right. Interestingly enough, I did want to say that could definitely pertain to a earth sign or a fire sign, or if you have that in like your moon or your rising, you could definitely be an earth or a fire sign. The two cards in front of me, different decks, were fire. The two cards out of the same deck were earth. Okay. Here we go. I cannot see the chat. Hold on a second. Well, I can, but I don't like to look at the computer. Let's go there. And okay, let's get that. Let's make the screen larger. Here we go. It's the wrong button. Which one is it? F11? Yes, F11. Luckily, I didn't mess up the screen. I hit F9, and I'm not sure entirely on this computer what F9 does. It even brightens it up. That's what it looks like. All right. Welcome in from Buffalo. Welcome in. All right. What will happen next? Okay, got my answer. I got a lot of fire and earth energy. I get this energy where things are going to start, if they were like crazy, the 10 of Wands with the Knight of Pentacles, like if you felt like things were just harder than they need to be, like it's coming to an end. I have that kind of feeling with with just sitting here and going over just the shuffle. And with that said, I think we're going to start with earth signs. I was actually just going to go in order, but I think earth signs is making sense. Show me what will happen next for the zodiac sign of Virgo. Virgo. Starting with Virgo, everybody. Virgo. What will happen next for you? Good morning, PPS. Good morning, Alban. Here we go. What is here for Virgo? Zodiac sign of Virgo. Ooh, that was kind of crazy. Clarify it. You got a bunch. Virgo, what your reading showing me so far, 9 of Cups, King of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, upright, the World is reversed, Ace of Cups reversed, the Strength card, and the Queen of Wands reversed. So this could be for the single Virgo. This could also be for a Virgo who, at any point in time, I definitely get the energy that this is a Virgo where you probably were dealing with a relationship. Definitely the relationship's you're not in the relationship right now. There's no way you're in. And the way I'm viewing this isn't somebody that's locked into a relationship. You might get some out of this part of the message or later if you are in a relationship, but right now, you're not in a relationship. 9 of Cups is reversed with the King of Wands. I do feel at one time you were content and happy in a relationship that you had to let go of. With that Five of Pentacles, you had to let go of, or you felt left out, locked out. Like it, I feel like change needed to happen. And I also feel like it took a lot of acceptance energy. Like it was not easy to, it wasn't something that you wanted to have to do, but once it happened, it was actually better for you. I do feel like at first you didn't want to, I get this energy like I didn't want to believe it was going to be the way it is, or it was going to end the way it did, kind of energy for you. The World reversed and the Ace of Cups is reversed in the middle. This makes me feel as if that's where I feel like you had to kind of accept the situation for what it is. The Strength card and the Queen of Wands shows me that you did overcome it and you stopped letting it stress you out. I really like that. By the way, I really like that. Anything else for Virgo? Some of you Virgos may have had to wait and be patient for truth and clarity of how to handle this situation. I don't feel like this was a situation that was easy, one, to get over, and two, to go through the emotions. I feel like you had to be like drop your emotions or the attachment of your emotions with the situation, with that Nine of Cups. Might have made you feeling like it might have put you in a state where you felt tired all the time, or you felt like you needed to take some kind of over-the-counter medicine to stop headaches or migraines. Here we go. Let's go. Now, if you're wondering where the headaches or migraines came from, that did not come from the table. That did not come from the tarot. That came from me trying to feel in the energy of what you went through. And it made me feel like I was going to take on what you've already went through. Oof, it was a little much. Here we go. The Death card and the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel as if something had to end so something new could start. So you could kind of I don't want to say strategize the situation, but I feel like you had to pivot and maneuver. You also, there's a good chance you had to, you felt like you either had to protect a child or children in this endeavor. I feel like you were just aiming for balance. I don't feel like it was easy to get the balance or talk to this person while this went on. I feel like the Ten of Pentacles is it all fell apart and it was you were trying to keep everything together while this happened. Here we go. Interestingly enough, before I pulled out the second row, this is the card that wanted to say hello, and it's here. So what we're going to do right now that I don't typically do is we're going to clarify that Ten of Pentacles in reverse and see what happens. All right, here we go. What's here? Clarify the Ten of Pentacles in reverse for Virgo. It's got to jump. I will not pull you. That almost did. I'm not going to do it, even though I feel like it's going to show up. It might show up. That card might show up. Clarify anything you can for Virgo. I wonder if it's going to show up now. You're getting a lot of queens in reverse. That's the second one. The first one was the one I was saying. I wonder if it's going to show up. Let's see what you got. You got the Seven of Wands in reversed. Clarify what's going on for Virgo. Ooh, slap the table hard. Seven of Wands in reversed and the Seven of Swords. You may have felt like you were cheated in a situation or somebody was trying to cheat their way through a situation with you. This may not be for every Virgo that watches this video. Bear that in mind. You know, just just bear that in mind. This is going to be pretty straight to the point for the Virgo. It's either going to probably hit hard or not hit very hard at all. This feels extremely specific, just to throw that out there. Here we go. Ooh. What do we got? Six of Cups. Why is the Six of Cups upright? What's going on? What happened with Virgo? Decision time. You had to make a decision. I think it's just kind of telling you what I've already spoken on. Decision of what? Change. I feel like you had to accept the change, say goodbye to an outcome or a judgment or a situation in a relationship. I don't feel like it was bringing in happiness anymore. I feel like the Eight of Pentacles, it just stopped. You guys, honestly, it could be a situation where you just outgrew each other, um, or just kind of gradually fell apart. Is what it makes me feel like. This wasn't easy for you. Whoever this is going to hit home with, this wasn't easy. And the reason I say that is because I did just feel like I was going to throw up. I did feel sick to my stomach for a second. Ooh. Ace of Pentacles, first card we had. Virgo gets it. You could be really trying to figure out how to make things work out. Some of you, it could be as simple as knowing a vacation for you or the family is needed. Oh, wow, you guys, this is incredible. So you guys get the first two cards that I had. That's insane. And I can't believe I started with you and it's coming out like, and I didn't know I was going to pick Virgo. I feel like things that have worked out in your past, you're starting to figure out how to make things work now. I feel like you're bossing up. I really get this. I'm bossing up energy and I'm heading towards victories. And I'm doing this on my own. Like nothing's going to stop me type energy. I'm taking it and I'm running with it kind of energy. I feel like things that were out of balance or that emotionally upset you, kept you up late at night, you're cutting free of that bullshit. You're like, fuck that. That ain't fucking happening anymore. Good for you. You know what I mean? Like some of you, was it 3 is a crowd? Some of you, it was 3 is a crowd. Others of you, it wasn't a third party. It wasn't third party bullshit. Some of you, it was a matter of the flame just burned out. The love wasn't there that used to be there. And there wasn't enough love to rekindle the situation. The 8 of Cups, that's why the separation happened. The 4 of Wands, you may have, I don't feel like you're upset anymore about a situation. I feel like you're more trying to just make sure you can get things feeling like they're not gonna. I get that. I'm gonna say it. This is gonna be for some, not all Virgos. Just hear it out. Some of you may have felt like you were abandoned, or like the person that was you might have had a breadwinner in the relationship, and you may have felt like they abandoned you and others in it. And I feel like that's not your focus. I feel like your focus is strengthening up yourself and taking care of the ones you love. Nine of Wands. And not losing any sleep. This is probably a lady that went through this. King of Swords is reversed. I feel like you don't speak to this man, or you don't like the way they were talking to you or about you. The 5 of Swords, I don't feel like it's in reverse. I don't feel like the conflict is meant. I almost feel as if the conflict made it easier for you to be aware of what you won't tolerate or accept. The Star, I do see you trying to manifest building a stronger relationship with yourself and with the close ones, or something about the close people around you. This is what I'm getting for Virgo. Here we go. Whether they're kids, it could be kids, it could be close. It just feels like a close inner circle. Keeping the relationship tight right now. Some of you are wanting to trust. I'm getting this without the tarot. Some of you are wanting to trust the right business move or proposition, something like that for you as well. Here we go. All right, let's move on. Capricorn. What will happen next for you? I didn't really tell Virgo what will happen next. Maybe in the next video. I don't feel like I did. I feel like I told you the story of what may have happened. Some of you may have yet to gone through it, Virgo. But let's go to Capricorn. Hopefully my title's not completely off, but if it is, it is. Okay. What's here for Capricorn? What will happen next for you, Capricorn? I feel like you're going to get love. But I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what you get. The Magician is on the bottom. Let's see what you get. It'd be pretty sweet if you got love. The cards confirm what I'm feeling, but we'll see if it changes. 9 of Wands. Clarify the 9 of Wands for Capricorn to start. What will happen next for Capricorn? What will they learn to trust? What are they learning to trust right now or going forward? Let's ask these questions. I'm not going to tell you the second card yet. What are they going to learn to trust? Show me. Okay, that definitely is, you're getting it. Ooh, Capricorn, you have an energy where you have a very strong, like, I want to be, I just get like I need to stay proficient. I need to stay ahead of the curve, but I also need to trust what I want to believe or manifest right now, energy. And it's holy shit, there you are. You're in my hands. I didn't know you. This deck is new to me. And there she is. I had no idea you were sitting over there as I'm talking to you. So, Eight of Swords, the Temperance card, and the Knight of Wands. I feel as if there's an energy that you may have dealt with, where it almost, your readings. Knight of Wands. It seems to me like you're gonna go through a very spiritual time. I feel like you're gonna get like aligned with yourself a little bit better spiritually. I feel like I don't feel like there's any. You may become more psychic. I'm just gonna say it. As I'm talking about spiritualism, I have a bunch of books and tarot stuff over there. I locked in on psychic, and for you to get the High Priestess and the Star card in reverse, I feel like you're gonna be facing a lot of things that, whether you fear them or don't understand them, you're gonna be facing them. You may even be figuring out that you're doing this. I hope you do figure this out. I do want to tell you, I think it's wise to be patient while you play with this energy. Be extremely patient. And who needs to be patient for this energy? Capricorn, it's you. It's definitely going to be you. It may give your emotions a little bit, it might ramp you up emotionally a little bit. You may find like you're going through highs and lows with your emotions. Try to stay grounded. Try to stay, I almost feel the need to tell you to stay busy and focused on things that you've been working towards, but at the same time, don't overlook this. I feel the need to say it's very important not to overlook this for Capricorn. The Six of Cups is upright. Why is this upright? Just give him the one that wanted to come out. Knight of Cups. I don't feel like if you okay, so something either spiritual or magical is happening for Capricorn right now. Now, do I have a Capricorn in my chart? Yes, but is it very, I think I have like double, but I could be wrong. I know I have double Sagittarius. I might have double Cappy. I'd have to look it up in my astrology. But for the actual Capricorn that this is going to be hit a home run with, I'm going to tell you, it's almost as if somebody if somebody tried to come back, or if you were to deal with somebody, whether they come back or they're brand new, I just got the energy for Capricorn. And I feel like I'm giving you a direct message where they can't cheat you, lie to you, take from you. I feel like if they did try this, I feel as if you dealt with somebody that tried to course you into their direction, into their belief, or get you, manipulate you, it won't work. I feel like you'll see through their lies. You'll see the BS of the situation. I don't feel like you're going to let it happen. I feel like in the past, if somebody has gotten the best of you or the situation, the scenario, I feel like that has happened for you. I feel like you are ahead of that now. I feel like I feel like it made you a stronger person. It also made you a little bit more connected to your soul. I really feel like you figured out, like, it's all, you ever heard the term, can that person read the room? Well, I feel like the energy that you allow around you or you deal with, you're going to be able to read into that person. Some of you, it may be even a little more correct than you expect to be correct. And I hope you identify or witness this, because that's a great, I really want you to experiment with it. If anybody could tell you to experiment with somebody, I'm going to tell you, I would, if it doesn't scare the bejesus out of you, experiment with it. Okay, Capricorn, I'm going to say go for it. As long as it's not freaking you out. Here we go. Anything else for Capricorn? What will happen next? What will happen next for Capricorn? What will happen next for you? Capricorn. I'm done. I'm over it. You're like going somewhere special right now, and you're gonna need to be patient with yourself, but enjoy playing with it while it happens. Your awareness is gonna like open up like you wouldn't believe. If you're ready for it, I'm gonna tell you to go for it. I feel like whether you're ready for it or not, it's coming. I don't feel like it's something that you're gonna be able to resist for long, and it's not. It's very positive. It might even have you second guessing if it's right or not. Even like I just get this don't overlook it energy for Capricorn. I don't want you to overlook it or just I want you to be able to get the not the recognition. What is the word? What is it called? I want you to see the outcome, and then I want you to actually have it come back to you. There's a word for it. People do it all the time on this channel. If you read my comments, they do it all the time on the channel after a video with like the reading was spot on. Clarification. Couldn't think of the word. Clarification. I hope you get the clarification. Is it upright? Ooh, I think that's like 3, 4. I don't know. I get the strange energy that 3 of Cups reversed, the 3 of Pentacles reversed, the 3 of Wands. You have 333 energy on the table in the reverse, but then you have the Wheel of Fortune. This makes me feel like you separated yourself from a situation, a relationship. And I'm going to be real honest. This could have been 3 months, 3 years, something like that. The 3 is important. The 3rd month of the year could have been something like that for you that had happened. I have this energy where I feel like your mind, I think it made you a little bit, I get this like you became wholesome, but you didn't just become wholesome. I do get this. You went through a lot of anguish. It kind of had like it had this hostile. Some, not all of you, but some of you might have felt hostile, like towards social like gatherings or going towards people. Just not feeling like I can trust it for a while. And this feels like this is a while back. I don't feel like you're sitting with that right now. I feel like it helps you grow, whatever that's about. You might have had to cut out the nonsense and just turn your back to it. Not let love situations upset you. Know the difference. And I feel like you did. I feel like you went through the power of change. I feel like you said no to situations that weren't right for you or that felt like they weren't carrying you in the right direction, like the Chariot right there. I feel like you were like, it's throwing me out of balance and I'll pick up when I'm ready. I need to cut that energy out. I need to focus on the things that mean something to me right now. And I feel like you have the opportunity to focus on things that are going to work out. You definitely could have dealt with an air sign or an earth sign, by the way. I'm just going to throw that out there. They could have been an air sign, earth sign. Some of you, a water sign. That's the theme I'm seeing for some of you out there, whatever that's about. Isn't that something? I've got air and earth, bottom after a couple shuffles, just like I just told you. So what I'm trying to get through to you is I feel like you made the decision and it almost makes me feel like you didn't want to have to say goodbye with the death card. Look at earth, air, water. Isn't that something? It's almost like you didn't want to have to say goodbye, but to get balance, it was the best sacrifice you could make for yourself. And it was the best thing you could do mentally for yourself. Wow. Oh, what do you know? More air and earth energy. I love this. I truly do sometimes. Like, it's just too much. I'm done. Your reading's over. Have a good weekend. Have a good life. Make some babies. No. Have a good day. I'm not going to go any deeper with your stuff. But I got to be careful with the time frame. And we've been doing pretty good. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, by the way, here. Maybe make a wish. I'll go mow the lawn, do something fun. I don't know. You're like, mow the lawn? Who the fuck wants to mow the lawn? What the fuck is he talking about? All right, here we go. And I don't mean that lawn. I mean like, go mow your goddamn lawn. The grass is tall. Cut the grass. All right? And if you're thinking the outside of the box, you're thinking dirty. I wasn't talking about mowing that kind of lawn, damn it. All right. Here we go. All right. All right. I'm crazy. All right. I'm going to smoke a cigarette on that note. Okay. Who we got? Who we got left? Is it Taurus? Let's see what happens. Taurus. Taurus. Jesus. What will happen next for you, Taurus? Zodiac sign of Taurus. Let's go right to the bottom for you. Okay, Taurus, you have an energy where if things weren't working out financially for you, or if there were health burdens, you're coming out of that. This tells me if there were things that weren't working out financially for you. I also get some of you, it wasn't just health, it was distractions, home distractions, family distractions. They are no longer on the table. Strength reversed in the Four of Pentacles. What's on the table is you showing that I feel like you're staying humble and grounded. I get this humble and grounded energy from you, and very career driven and focused right now. The 10 of Swords with the Ace of Wands, I feel like anytime something comes at you, like a curveball or like daggers, and trying to stab through your spine, I feel like you're kind of like, nope, I'm just going to stay creative, kind of very open-minded, not really tolerating anything that's going to cause chaos or friction. Taurus is very like, nah, I can't focus on that right now. I get this. I don't have time for it. You're also going to be trying to focus on time management better, whatever that's about, whether it's family time or making more money around the clock, figuring out how to do that. Are your wheels spinning? Are you trying to figure out how to make these investments happen? How to achieve these victories? I bet you are. I bet you are. I get this energy like for the longest time, it felt like it wasn't moving or the wish fulfillment wasn't coming in. You just needed to wait more time and trust the process. I'm going to tell you, you need to trust the process. For you to get the Hermit and the High Priestess, you have a pretty good chance of things turning out favorable for you. I get this. If it wasn't favorable for you in the past, it will be in the future energy. The only thing I'm going to tell you, though, is you have to go after it. And I did one shuffle. You got the world energy. For you to get the balance of the situation, you have to go after this. If you go after it, I feel like things start moving quickly for you. I'm just going to be legit and real as I can be. I feel like things just start working out, or you start working things out. I can't say this one doesn't make sense a little to me, because it kind of does. It's kind of freaking me out a little bit, because I'm sitting here and I'm thinking like, oh, it kind of goes with what I was thinking like 2 hours ago. And I'm Taurus moon and rising. You're going to be very, I just feel like if you stay proactive, I see you doing more, and it's definitely going to make you feel like, where's the time gone? I don't know why that I'm getting that, but I am getting, show me something else for Taurus. Let's get over it. It may not make you feel like you have the time for connection and relationships. I feel like you're going to be planting the seeds for your future. You have a strong future forecast. I can't shake it. I can't shake it. I just feel like this is the direction, the Chariot upright, that you're moving in. I don't feel like, I'm going to be real with you, I don't feel like it's love right at this time. I don't see that being the outcome or the judgment. You may get some communications, but I don't feel like you're going to be focused on that right now. I don't see the Three of Pentacles reversed. I don't see you stopping a relationship to hop into another relationship or jump into I just don't see you jumping into a celebration right now. I honestly don't see you doing that. What I feel like you're going to do is I feel like you're going to focus on career and expansion. Um, I feel like you're trying to paint a picture where you want to be sitting pretty or be sitting well off, and it's. I just feel like it's taken a long time. I'm gonna say it again, a long time. I did kind of hold off on the cuss word, but still, this stood up on the edge of the table. 7 of Swords reversed, King of Cups, 5 of Cups, Page of Cups is reversed, Knight of Wands. You're not going to want to deal with anything that upsets you. And anytime something upsets you, I feel like you're going to go for a reset, or you're going to figure out what makes sense for you, not to let things get to you. That's very good. Like, for you to get the 7 of Swords in reversed, I don't feel like you want to deal with anything that's going to emotionally drain you at this time. 5 of Cups upright with Page of Cups makes me feel like it's just not. I'm not going to say it's not in the cards for you, but I'm going to say it's not. The commitment doesn't feel like you're going to be. When you go to when I see the Knight of Wands with that Page of Cups, it doesn't feel like it's something that you're yearning for, or you feel like you need to be emotionally content. I don't get that. I feel like you're gonna need to wait. I feel like the 10 of Wands with the awareness card, you're gonna be more about identifying what helps you, and then emotionally let things arise. I don't think you're going to go towards something that would cause aggravation or give you stress. I don't see you doing that. 5 of Wands, fights and conflicts, you're saying goodbye to. You're saying absolutely not at this time. 7 of Wands, I'm not going to have my guard up. I'm not going to need to have my guard up, because I'm not going to let something damper my happiness. I will not do this. 8 of Pentacles, it will not. If it feels bad, I don't feel like, when it comes to communication, 10 of Cups, you're going to let it emotionally get to you. I think you'll cut the communication off, or you might have already had to do this. That's what I see for Taurus. Okay, let's keep rolling. My cigarette went out. I might have put it out. I don't even know if I put it out, went out, what happened. Okay. Next, we're going to go to fire. Fire down below. Here we go. Oh, there's the banging. It's going to be like, they're not going to believe that the house being worked on, and now the banging starts. All right, fire signs. Leo, start in the middle. What will happen next for you? Leo. Change. Good chance changes are going to happen. Where are we going with that? Wants to show, it's going to go. You're going to have to, I feel like you're going to have to be creative. Not only do I feel like creative, I feel like you need to go after what you want, Leo. I feel like if you have not invited the power of change in your life, I feel like it's either on its way, or you're going to start to realize, this is what I need to do. I feel like this is what you're going after. I feel like this is what you've been thinking about, wanting, understanding, feeling. It feels like I needed this yesterday type energy, whatever that's about. What happened next for Leo? What happened next for Leo? Apologize again for the banging. 8 of Wands. You're gonna have to go with movements. Give me 1 second. I'm getting a phone call, and I should probably answer it. Hello.
I just wanted to talk to you real quick. So I can get I wouldn't be picking up hours.
Can we talk in a little while? I'm kind of busy. All right, let me call you back. Probably a little bit before I get them off the bus, or right after I get them off the bus. Or you can text me. I'm legit on the internet. All right, bye. I apologize, but just in case, that was like I might have to answer this. It's better to know than not. All right, so where were we, Leo? It looks to me like you're going to go after movement. You're going to have to really play with things that make you emotionally content, or that's going to be something you should focus on. It looks like you're going to need to focus on the things that are going to keep you emotionally entertained / happy. I just get this for you for things to work out. Some of you are going to have to go in a new direction. Others of you are going to have to let go of something that's not working out. If you haven't let go of it now, you probably will have to in the future. Okay. Leo, I don't think you can lie to yourself about this one. I really don't think you can lie to yourself. And I feel like you've been putting something off for too long. And I feel like you have truth and clarity that you need the excitement or the movement in your life. It's time to make that decision. It's time to take that blindfold off, Leo. I feel like you've got no look at this. You have double do it cards. Do it, Leo. Do it. Kind of energy. If there's something that's been stressing you out or not making you happy, I feel like it's time to release that. Give it away, or cut it out of your life. I feel like Leo needs to hear this. I feel like Leo wants to feel like a part of the equation, but not also have to worry about it's almost like not wanting to, I don't feel like you want to be a lot of people will be like, Leo, watch out for being dramatic or the drama queen. I don't feel like that's what Leo's doing. And I don't feel like it's right for me to do that to you right now. I don't feel like it's right to say that. I feel like what you're going through is recognizing the things in your life that have worked or haven't worked and trying to figure out what is going to make my life better and how do I achieve it. You may also have trouble. I get this. You could be having trouble with the accepting that it needs to happen, or letting it happen. Something to do with that 8 and the 3. You got to let it go. There's something you got to let go of. 6 of Wands, 10 of Swords, and the Devil upright. So the 6 of Wands is, I feel like you should be focusing on the victories that you can make happen ahead in life. Focus on the things that are going to bring you, whether it brings you, happiness or it brings like a together thing. I just get this energy where it's like you can't focus on the 10 of Swords energy reversed or the toxic situations around you. You have to remove yourself from this bullshit. You have to. You know what I mean? Like some of you, it could be as simple as not being in the career that makes you happy, not being able to, might be a great communicator, but do you feel like fucking people are listening, or do you feel like you're wasting your breath kind of energy? I want you to play with what you think is going to work best for you, what's going to open your heart and your desire, what's going to be your best next move. I feel like that is the thing that you're probably going to have to become content with. Here we go. 6 of Cups, 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords, the Hermit, 3 of Swords, the Chariot, Strength in reverse, the Page of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. What's going on? The High Priestess is reversed with the 6 of Pentacles. You're going to be very focused on getting things to balance out in your life. And you're not going to allow things to come at you kind of sideways. Leo's going to be very careful with that. I do feel like you're going to be very careful with the next relationship you deal with or entertain. But I really feel like it's career. I feel like career and love are the things that you're going to be careful about right now. Anything else? Leo, anything else for Leo? Any other message for you? Balance is going to be a very, very important part of this role for you. Getting balance, go to the bottom. And not letting things make you feel stuck or undervalued. Leo's going to be very determined. You have like I'm going to be determined. 5 of Cups. If I have to let it go, if I have to start a new direction, I'm okay with that. I can drop something that doesn't please me or make me happy or even makes me feel sick. It doesn't have to make you feel sick. You could just be sick of it. Something like that for Leo. I do see that you would like to see a different outcome with a situation. The problem I'm getting out of the Judgment in reversed over here for you, Leo, is I feel like there's not much you can do to change the outcome. You know what I mean? I feel like you want a different outcome. Some of you, it isn't a love situation or the passion to show up. A lot of you, it's that, or the communication to be existent, to have that significant other, to have that celebration, to have that relationship. Where others of you, it's about a career where you've either outgrown it or it just doesn't feel like it's bringing in happiness. I feel like you're gonna run away from this or get away from this. I don't see you sitting still for long. I feel like it's worn on your patience, Leo, and I don't think you're going to let this continue for much longer. I also feel like no matter what you say, it's not going to matter what you do. And I don't feel like you want to be stuck in this situation for long. You have a pretty strong, if it's love isn't there for me right now, or if it's a work situation that's not there for me right now, it's okay. I can go without both. I'm not going to let it get me down. At times in the past, I may have had to learn that was the best outcome. I feel like you had to learn. I feel like you had to become grounded, and I feel like you're going to have to be very patient, Leo, before you see things turn in a favor that you're looking for. The good news is I believe they will change. You may also have to be careful of dishonest people. Don't let the wrong people in your circle. I'm going to tell you for the next several months, you may have to watch out for dishonest people that put on like a front of who they are, or say they do one thing, or, may not like the way you do something because they're not doing something correctly. You may see that happen in the next couple months, Leo. Watch out for that. Watch out for that. Okay. You got like a secret side message, Leo. All right. Here we go. Let's go to Aries. Saggy, you'll be like, Aries, I'm sorry, but you're going to wait. We're going to do Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What do we got for you? What will happen next for Sagittarius? What will happen next for you? What will happen for you next? I think that's how I titled it. One of the two ways. Here we go. Sagittarius. You're going to have to be careful, Sagittarius, with your boundaries and not letting anybody jump over the line. I'm going to show you something. You see that horse? You see that rebel deck? Or that? It's not a horse, a pony. You see that? I feel like you're going to have to be careful with letting anybody try to jump over your boundaries. I see that this could be something you might have already had to overcome for some, but for a lot of you, this is something that could arise. What the hell is that about? Here we go. Sagittarius. What do we got for you? Ooh, the moon card upright. Be very attentive at this time. Some of you, that boundary jumping could be somebody that you like, somebody that's close to you. I'm just going to say what it's bringing. It may have you wanting to ponder, think about what's going on. You might have to try to, I almost get this energy like you're going to have to talk this out. I don't feel like you have to move in the direction of fully committing to what somebody else wants, but you're going to have to communicate what's healthy and what's unhealthy. This could be for a male. I feel like it's a man I'm talking to. I really feel like male energy right now. 3 of Swords. It could be an air sign you've dealt with. She could be an air sign. She could be an earth sign. Whatever this is, 7 of Pentacles in reverse. The 7 of Wands is reversed. I feel like you need to be practical and keep things neutral in this situation. And if it gets out of line, cut communications off. Be aware of that too. The Magician. If anything comes to you with trickery or deception or the lack of truth, be aware of that. Be very aware of that. I don't feel like this person feel like this person that you've dealt with has a lot of stress. And I feel like it's a lot of stress that they hold contently within. They're probably learning how to get over something. I don't feel like it's something they like to talk about, to be honest. Show me something for Sagittarius, please. You're going to have to be careful with whoever this is, whether it's another fire sign, air sign, whatever sign this may be. 5 of Wands, 6 of Cups. It's energy you've already played with and dealt with. I still feel like you're connected to this individual, though. You either had a strong bond together at one time, were very emotionally attached to them at one time, or you may share children. You may share children with them. And you know what's funny? Look at that. That's a fire card with a baby. You see the baby? You may have children with them. Ten of Pentacles is reversed with the 7 of Cups to the 4 of Swords. It could definitely be an earth or an air sign, by the way. 5 of Cups. I said 5 of Cups. 5 of Pentacles and Justice. I don't feel like you felt like, I get this energy like, I got a raw fucking deal here. Like, what the fuck kind of energy? The World. I feel like you were passionate about a situation, but it always led to drama or conflict or unkind words. I hate to say that. And I feel like eventually there was a separation. I've been waiting to say separation, and there it is. Ace of Pentacles is reversed with the 2 of Swords. I feel like at one point you wanted to commit to a happy home until you realized it's unhealthy for everybody involved. I feel like you're not letting that be your struggle anymore. 8 of Pentacles with the 3 of Cups. I feel like you're trying to find balance and also figure out what you're going to do next or who you're going to meet next. Right now is a good time to trust the process, not really worry about where you're heading, and don't let your emotions get you down. Stay on top of your emotions and move towards victories and things that excite you. I feel like you've already taken the time, my dear Sagittarius. That's you. I feel like you've taken the time to understand a situation for what it was, what it is. And I don't feel like it's done anything now that's dragging you down, but I don't feel like it's a road that you need to. I don't feel like it's like you got to go to the crossroads of it again. I don't feel like that makes any sense. So most likely you've overcome that separation. Strength and happiness. I feel like your strength is going to align with the happiness you allow in or you give out. And I feel like that's important. If something comes at you and it tries to disturb you being content or your emotions, 5 of Cups, I don't think it was there for you to stress about or have to worry about anymore. I don't feel like it's something you're supposed to work towards. Knight of Pentacles reversed. I feel like you're supposed to work towards your security, not wondering or feeling like, well, how does this person really feel about me? Because I feel like you already went through this. I feel like you've already done this. The Star is here with Judgment. I feel like you're going to start manifesting towards a happy relationship. So if you were in a relationship and you were trying to keep things together, whether you were a man or a woman, I feel like the time has changed and you're going to bring in communication with somebody else. You're going to have that brand new creative start with somebody else. I feel like that decision was already made for you. And I do feel like love is on the horizon for some of you as well. I feel like you had to go through a tough ending to start over so you could find somebody that was worthy of that cup to share. Not that the first person wasn't completely worthy. In another reading, I said that people had grown apart or it felt that way. In this reading, it feels like a serious chain of events happened where one person became really irritable with the other person. And almost like a blame game. And I don't like that because that just shows that somebody may have needed therapy. 3 of Wands, Ace, Queen of Cups. Definitely could have been a fire, air, or water sign. Whoever you dealt with, though, it's telling me they were unsure of what they wanted or what was going to make them happy. That's what I have for you. Okay? Here we go. Aries. I'm going to do Aries now. What do we got for Aries? I have not done water yet. If somebody could put up the signs I have done, just in case, so I don't botch it up. Also, let people know when they come in. If somebody doesn't mind and they have the time and they've caught what I've actually done. Aries, what will happen next for you? What's the message for Aries? Ooh, I'm going to give them to you. I caught them in my hand, all these cards. The High Priestess is how you start. The High Priestess. Let's see where you go with this. The Queen of Pentacles. You're going to start to really trust you what you want to invest your time and energy into is what that's telling me. Ooh, holy hell. Aries, what are you doing? Who's trying to call you, or who are you trying to call? It could I get this. It could be late at night energy too. You could be having some, like, some of you could be having some phone sex, whatever the fuck that's about. Ooh la la. I can't believe I said that shit. You could be having some crazy phone talk, whether it's happening now or happens in the future. High Priestess, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Ace of Cups. I feel like you're going to have a passion, and I feel like it has to do with a phone. And I feel like, I don't know why that crow made me feel like it's at night, but it feels like it's at night or wee hours of the morning. All right? Judgment, awareness, and victories. Somehow you're going to have to make the best decision if this feels like the right judgment for you. Thank you, Griselda Ortega. I hope I said that correctly. I appreciate the super chat. All right. I feel like some of you are going to be aware about what you could do with this, or how you could go towards this. Or if you, some of you, it's a more or less, do I want to right now? You could be like, is this, I get this is just too good to be true energy all over your ass. Like if I had a permanent marker, I'd write too good to be true, exclamation point, right on your ass. All right. One cheek, the other cheek. Maybe triple exclamation point. I feel like that's the energy you're sitting in right now. Let's see where we go with this, Aries. Some of you, it's happening now, or it will be happening in the future. Here we go. Anything else for Aries? Anything else for Aries? I kind of like your reading. Your reading makes me feel like you're like trying to decide if you want to be spontaneous on the fly. And I feel like a big part of you does, but another part of you, it's almost causing you a little bit of fucking anxiety. Whatever, why, I don't know, but that's what I'm getting. Make up your mind, Aries. I think you're going to make up your mind. Oh, it did show up. Okay. You have a strong, okay, it's trying to tell me something. So you have a strong energy where it's like, this tells me you're going to dance. You're going to get in there. You're going to play with it. This immediately gives me that energy. Like, who's going to fuck with it? You're going to play with this because you've got the Seven of Cups and the Knight of Cups. You are too emotionally charged and invested once you start. You'll be moving towards it. Emperor reversed, but you're not going to be worried about, it's almost like the thrills you get a kick out of more than the longevity, whatever the fuck that's about. I don't know why, but that's what I'm getting. It's like the Emperor reversed, the Five of Cups, the Queen of Wands. You're not willing to stress or worry about how far it moves, but you will have that excitement, like that like childlike feeling of starting something new or where it could lead, but not worrying about if it goes the distance. This is fucking nuts. All right. The Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. It's almost like you're committed to, I feel like one of your strengths is going to be trying to make sure you don't let it like get to you. Feel like it's almost like you're like, I don't care. I'm not going to let it be a big deal. I'm not worried about that. If it happens and it's passionate and it's there for 1 minute and then it's gone the next, I'm cool with that. I don't need a lover right now kind of energy. Four of Cups. I'm not going to be emotionally distracted. I'm not really focused or worried about change. Four of Pentacles. I am worried about mostly career stability. Clarify that Four of Pentacles. What's going on with Aries, please? Let's do it. It's stability. Three of Pentacles. And not letting anything kind of get in the way of that. I don't feel like you want to deal with anything that feels dramatic or feels like it's... You have this, I don't want to deal with repetitive nonsense anymore energy. King of Pentacles. If it feels like it's distracting me, I'll distract myself with something else. Queen of Cups. I need to be emotionless, but also have my emotions open. Six of Cups. I've seen what I've dealt with in the past, played with in the past that did not excite me. The world. I've put an end to that shit. I've said goodbye to it because I need to focus on the things that are going to make me happy. And if they don't, I will remove them faster than they can come in. They will come in and be gone. You have a very, your reading makes me feel like you've made up your mind and nobody's talking you out of this shit. Nobody's talking you out of this. I don't think you'd have the patience. I don't feel like you would move towards a situation if it's going to cause you any stress right now. I feel like if something comes in with the 10 of Wands energy, the 10 of Pentacles energy in reverse is you saying no. The 10 of Swords in reverse is you saying the fuck with that. The 9 of Wands, you may have a curiosity about things that can expand, but if it doesn't feel like it's true or honest, you're not going to deal with it. I feel like you've learned a lot of lessons. I feel like the 9 of Pentacles is you feel like you can stand on your own 2 feet and you don't want any chaotic noise around you right now. You're not really willing to go through this right now. 3 of Cups is you saying no. You being like hell to the no. 8 of Pentacles, I know what I'm worth. I know what I'm going to go towards. And there's your I know what I'm worth card with it. And I'm going in that direction, whether it's solo or if somebody comes along for the ride, can they handle me? Can I handle them kind of energy? And I feel like you think about this more than you would like to admit. Whatever. If you want to build it, build it. King of Swords. Open up with communication. Be honest about situations. Strengthen up the relationships and move towards it if it feels right. If it feels like it stresses you out, you're already going to know what to do. I don't got to tell you. Do I feel like you're going to let it keep you stuck? Absolutely not. I do feel like you'll think, wow, I had a good time with this situation. 2 of Wands, but this road wasn't for me. The Magician. I don't feel like Aries will lie to themselves about knowing this. I just don't see you doing that. Aries is like, I feel like you're very touch and go when it comes to relations. Especially, this feels more than a platonic relationship. This feels like it could be a little bit of just your external friendships, but it feels more or less in like a love relationship. Aries doesn't feel like they want to be bothered or hindered with problems. You look like you're going out for a good time and you've already accepted that outcome. Something like that showing up for you, at least in the tarot I'm getting today. Okay, here we go. All right. Whew. What did that person write? I haven't done air signs yet. I have not done air signs yet, for whoever asked that. Air signs has not gone on yet. Oh, no, don't run it over with the... You know how many tarot cards I've ruined with this chair? Too many. Oh, it aggravates me when I run it over with a wheel. Here we go. I'll bend it, crease it. I'm like, no! All right. Fire signs are done. What else did we do? I think we started with earth signs, did fire signs. We're going to move over to air signs. And then we'll do water. And that'll be that. Here we go. What air sign do we do first? First sign I see we do. Earth and fire are done. First sign I see we do. Let's go. Please remember to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you like the content. I greatly appreciate that. Oh, Gemini. Good job, Nicole. First sign I see. There we go. Gemini. What will happen next for you, Gemini? Your readings can either be simple or hard as shit to figure out. Let's figure your shit out if we can. Gemini, slow down, God damn it. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I love you. No pun intended. Oh, I hate doing that. Okay, here we go. All right. There's something that you want to see more balance with. What is it? What does Gemini want to see more balance with? See how this intertwines into Gemini. What will happen next for Gemini? What do they want to see balance with? Ooh, slap that card. You want to see more balance with not being so worried about stressing about situations. It hasn't really given me much detail yet. Let's see what the situations, what it picks up. Let's go. Gemini. You have this something. Okay. Some of you it could be a relationship. Others of you it could be a career thing. But I feel like there's something you move towards that now you're no longer attached to. This could be a person. This could be career. It feels like for some of you it's a little bit of, it's either one or the other or both. Some of you, it's both. Not wanting to stress about getting balance. You also may not feel like what you've done in work has, it may just feel like it's been too up and down for you. I get this work feels like, it feels very unexpected. Like you didn't expect the way it is, or 1 minute it's good, the next minute it's not so great. Here we go. Let's go. I feel like you don't like that. King of Cups, the Empress upright, the Hangman. I feel like you feel as if, I get this, like emotionally I can't be drained by it, but I feel attached to getting drained by a situation that makes me feel unhappy. I feel like you're unhappy. I'm going to tell you, I feel like you're unhappy. I don't feel like you like that energy at all. I feel like you're in a learning state. I feel like you're getting truth and clarity. I'm going to tell you, I do feel like you want balance more than anything. It's funny you're getting the World card. We're going to clarify this real quick. I need to see what's going on. Clarify the World card, please. Okay. So you're ready to let something go, it's telling me. Some of you, it's a career. I feel like a career isn't making sense anymore. Others of you, there was a relationship that you did have to cut away from, or cut the cord with. You had to cut the connection down. You had to let this go. I feel like you have complete relationship / career situations going on with you. Anything else? Some of you could be focused on health regimen, or start knowing that that's something you want to start playing with, or making sure you manage. I feel like you don't want to fall off that horse. I also feel like there are people that may try to come towards you from the past that I just don't want to be that guy, but I'm going to be that guy. I don't feel like there are people. I feel like there's a certain few people that if they come back, they're just coming back to kind of suck the energy out of you. Two of Cups is reversed. I don't feel like it's going to lead to the happiness that you're looking for. I feel like you need to be wise and see through that. Handle it carefully. The Nine of Wands reversed with the Three of Cups is reversed. I don't feel like there's going to be, I feel like there's certain people you're not supposed to let come back or deal with. If you have to deal with them, deal with them. Be short, be quick, get past it. I don't feel like you're meant to deal with the Ten of Swords, the headaches anymore. I don't feel like the stress is something you're supposed to carry in and out daily. And I feel like that's important because I feel like you're still doing it. I feel like it's not easy. And I do feel like you have a very solid. The Emperor makes me feel like you can handle it, but I feel like you're handling business you don't need to handle. I honestly feel like you're taking on a little bit more than you should have to. I don't feel like things are. So it's weird. I get the energy that certain things in your life are making sense. And I just feel like, why do I get like you feel like the runner-up and not the winner? I feel like you feel like in second position instead of first. When you hold down first position, it's just the lack of external or somebody next to you. There's somebody close to you that I just feel like they don't put in enough effort. They don't do enough, or they don't show you that they need. They're just not helping enough. Somebody's not helping you enough, and it's that's what I'm feeling. I feel like you feel like you're helping out so many different avenues or areas in your life, but you're like, what about me? And I don't feel like you're doing it in a selfish manner. I feel like you're recognizing it, and it's just stacking and stacking and stacking. And I don't feel like you need to let it stack. I feel like you've been strong for a long time. I feel like you hold this back. I don't feel like you're resentful, spiteful. I don't feel like you're doing anything like that. But I do feel like it's it's making you tired, or it's making you feel like, why is everything at a standstill? Page of Cups. I want you to focus your emotions on things that make you happy. And even if the past felt like it was getting in the way, or it's time for a career change, or a love situation fell out, I want you to go towards the things you believe in, or you believe you can manifest. Take the risks. Make sure they're calculated good risks, but take the risks that are going to keep your emotions high, that you're going to be patient with, that really make you feel like you're making the right choice. The Ace of Wands landed on the floor. Something that's going to make you feel strong. Something that's going to make you feel strong. That's going to relieve the stress of the burdens. It's not going to make you wonder what the fuck's going on kind of energy. Four of Cups. I don't want anything to upset you right now. The Three of Wands energy with the Four of Wands. Some of you might need to start thinking about planning for the future, or it's something you use as a tool. Some of you use that as a tool not to feel the pain of the situations that have been brought to the table, or that are always seem like they're happening. Clarify anything for Gemini, please. You're going to be very, very goal-oriented. Some of you Geminis, I've got a future message for you. Where you sit now, that's been bringing you, like, making you feel mixed emotions, or your emotions haven't felt very attached to it. This does feel like a career. This feels so much like a fucking career. Whatever's been keeping you feeling stagnant, stressed out, I think you move on from it in the future. I'm telling you right now, you're going to move on from it. For you to get balance, you're going to have to make that sacrifice. You're going to have to take off that blindfold and not have that anxiety or fear. And that will give you truth and clarity that you made the right decision. You might need to get away from a toxic environment. You may also feel like, shit, I get this, you feel blindsided by it energy. Queen of Wands, you don't want to stress about it, but it's been draining you. You don't see the happiness or the forward. I feel like if anything, it's taught you how to handle more, but also how to commit to saying goodbye or no, good riddance, or I just can't move the fucking boat towards this direction. You know, like, I don't deserve this, and I'm not going to tolerate this. Some of you are going to sit with it longer than you should, though, but it does come to an ending, because I feel like you're not going to let people juggle you. I really like that. I feel like you're going to learn and grow, and I feel like you're too. I feel like you know yourself better than to have to put up with this shit. I'm sorry, but that's what I have. It's not the most beautiful reading, but that's what I'm seeing for you. Some of you may also have. This is going to be kind of crazy, but I get the energy, and it's almost giving me a freaking headache that somebody around you, and it is a colleague at work, or it could be a supervisor. Somebody's jealous of you. Somebody doesn't like that you're quick to come to, like, reasoning, or I just feel like you come out with, I just have this, you say something, or you instill like a process, and they couldn't do it. So instead of them trying to figure out how you do it or learn how to do it, they just hate it. They don't like it. So they kind of try to be that thorn in your side. Watch out for people like that, because people like that, they don't tend to change or learn shit. All right. I don't like it. It doesn't make me feel like it's going to make you want to tolerate it for, I'm talking, I guarantee a lot of you Geminis in the next 2 years have different careers. I guarantee a lot of you have different careers, or say goodbye to a career that's stressing you the fuck out. That's what I see for Gemini. Okay. One more came for you, Gemini. One more came flying out. You did. I feel like you're going to put that love where it's deserved. I feel like something's going to test the waters or test your patience. I feel like emotionally, you're going to trust saying, you know what? This is unhealthy and I'm getting the fuck away from it. I'm going to go build somewhere else. This will be part of my history. Like I just don't feel like you want to be feeling like that person who's got to continuously feel on guard or feel like you don't know what's going to happen the next day. It doesn't have to pertain to the direction you're going towards. It feels, if it doesn't feel like I can trust it or it's certain, then I'm not going to let it get in my way. I'm going to be, some of you could become your own boss or recognize that a boss is treating you unfairly. That's what I have for Gemini. I hope you liked it. All right. Should we read? You can see my crow's feet. I don't know how to do that on the screen, so I'm not gonna do it. I tried to show you my crow's feet again, but I don't know how to. I can't make faces to the computer and do it very easily. It don't work for me. I tried. I was trying to. I don't know how to do it. I struggle to make face images. There it is. I just gotta smile. Shit. There it is. Crow's feet. You need Botox, brother? The fuck I do. Here we go. All right. Libra. Hierophant. Why is she here? What is the Hierophant with the Queen of Pentacles here for Libra? I have no idea yet. We're going to know in a second. I'll have a little bit of an idea of where this is. Okay. Libra, you have a very, I need to stay content and happy and confident in understanding the way the world works or the way things work around me. You also have this strong, I want to achieve more energy. You start with the Hierophant to the Queen of Pentacles. You go to the Eight of Swords, to the Hermit, to the Six of Pentacles. I feel as if you're at a crossroads right now where you want to create a lot of balance in your life. Some of you, it's in love, and others of you, it is definitely focused on the career. But let's see what happens. Let's see what comes out. You also have this strong, I'm working towards not letting things bother me or get to me. They're either going to work out or they're not. I feel that crazy over here. Nine of Pentacles. I would do this shit on my own. Good for you. I don't feel like anything's going to stop you. I do feel like you're going to be careful about letting things upset you, losing sleep overnight. If you've been losing sleep overnight, this tells me it's coming to an ending. Others of you could be having very lucid dreams at night, or just when you dream, you could be getting communication that helps you in the days ahead. What's going on else with you? You could also feel like if it's not going to work out or it didn't work out, this tells me it was for the best. The Devil reverse. Something about a relationship with you that may not have went the distance. Even if you were with them for a while, it's the love. I don't feel like the love building is there anymore. I feel like there was either too much back and forth. Knight of Pentacles. Not enough growth. There's not enough to stand on. And I feel like you're becoming very, very aware. Page of Wands, though, with the Wheel of Fortune, you have I had to let this go energy. Or you have I needed to accept the situation for what it is. The Ten of Pentacles is reversed. I'm not going to let things deplete me or make me feel like it's completely over. I did feel like I needed. So you do feel like I get this energy where you knew that change needed to happen. The Star is reversed. The Empress is reversed. The Fool is reversed. You are reversed with the Nine of Wands. You have I need to. Did you have to accept the situation with an air or fire sign? Because that's what it's telling me. Some of you had to start over and not be upset about going your own direction. There's your air and fire again. You may not be speaking to definitely another air sign, or getting it's an air sign, fire energy. What's going on with Lovers and Temperance? Clarify it. This is going to be extremely specific, but there's somebody that wanted to see this come back. For me to get the Lovers, Temperance, and the Eight of Pentacles, somebody was hoping, like they could get this love back. Basically move towards it. Not see it come to like, not see it shatter. I'm sorry for whoever that's for, but I feel like whether it's a woman or man, somebody's attached to a lover and the other one doesn't want to make it work. Whether it's you or them, Libra, whether it's you or them, somebody was attached and wanted like the world with this person, whether it was you or them, and the other person doesn't want that. You've either come to, your senses and said, the fuck with this relationship, especially if this person, Three of Swords, did some bullshit, or vice versa. They don't want you to come back. Now, if you're a woman, you might have had third-party interception. If you're a man, I feel like you tried to go back towards somebody and she don't want you. Just going to say it. Just going to say what I'm getting. All right. That's what I got for you. Who's next? It's a celebration. Who's next? Aquarius. First card's out. Ooh, that's kind of strange how they did that. I'm so happy I can just tell you what I'm feeling. Like this reading, I don't know how much it's going to make sense to all y'all, but I'm going to just be myself. You ready for this? You know what that card immediately told me before those two spun around in a circle like 3 times? You need to have fun. This made me feel like it's time for you to do something for you. Aquarius, Queen of Swords. I feel like you need to do something that creates fun, happiness in your life. I feel like you need that outlet right now. You see that 3 of Cups? Whether it's friends, whether it's just something new. Something new needs to happen. I feel like you need to go get this. I feel like you need to this makes me feel like you need to take charge and build in that direction. Let it happen. Set something up. I feel like you should be planning a getaway or a get together with somebody or people that you're happy around. This just feels like it's way overdue for you. I don't feel like you're down in the dumps about a love situation. I gotta put the tarot down for a minute. I don't feel like you're down in the dumps with a love situation, but I feel as if you miss love. You miss the connection, like anybody. You miss that other person. You would like to have that. If you're very single, I feel like you want that, but I also don't feel like you're stuck on somebody right now. You're not. The 6 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles. You've let go of things that have upset you. If it doesn't feel like it was going to play fair or work out, I feel like you've embodied the energy of saying, you know what? I can manifest a beautiful new start. Or I can manifest whatever I believe in on my own. Kind of, you have a very, like, I came here alone, I'm going out alone energy. Like a very, your shit's made up. Your mind's made up. As much as you might fancy this, and I do have I believe you have the 7 of Cups, and you do. As much as you may like to believe in that beautiful love story, I feel like you just seem very like grounded. You seem like I feel like I'm going to say something that may pertain to some, but not all, but I feel like it's the majority. A lot of you may work around the clock, or you may have hours that flex, not working the same hours every day, something like that. What the hell? Here we go. The Queen of Wands and the Ten of Wands. I feel like you need change in your life. You got to let go of anything that's kind of making you feel like it's a ball and chain. I also feel like that first card was extremely important for you to go out and celebrate, for you not to focus on the things. I feel like you had to work your way to a position, or to getting things to work out well for you for a while. I feel like for a little while you were stressed out about how life was treating you, how things were being managed. I feel like you've come out of that, but I feel like you haven't given yourself enough time. I feel like you need more time. When I say more time, I mean like excitement in your life, doing something outside of career and work. I feel like for the longest time, it was career and love that was your focus, and now it's me time. I feel like you need some me time, Aquarius. Anytime something upsets you right now, Aquarius, focus on the King of Cups energy and the Hermit. I'm going to tell you, anytime something upsets you, focus on remembering how far you've come, how far you will go, whether you understand that now or it sinks in later, or it's just, I have this thing I want to say. I don't feel like Aquarius is going to let relationships get the best of them. I feel like Aquarius is right now letting career absorb a lot of time. And I feel like you need to do something outside of the career, or make time for yourself, rejuvenate. I feel like it's going to be healthy for you. You can go back to the career. You can take charge of that all over again. But I feel like right now, the clarity you need is, I'm done, is the celebration. Unite with people, whether it's people you know or brand new connections. I feel like you need to do that. I feel like it's going to make you feel lighter about the way things have been if you've been single or not with somebody, alone for a while. I feel like the world has taught you a lot. I also feel like you're aware, but I don't feel like you need to sit still right now. I feel like you've already went through enough. I just get this. I've went through enough. I've had a lot of this in the past, but now I want to work towards something else. I've been patient with people. I've tried to be patient with, this could be family, this could be helping, but emotionally, it just feels like, what am I investing the time in? Where you definitely need like a vacation. It's like a vacation or something to happen. You do. The Empress and the Star. I start with you, I end with you. Or you've come out a couple times now, and I feel like you need to do something to take care of yourself. And I feel like it's not being selfish. It's not being greedy. I just feel like it's time. All right. Your reading was like, just, unplug, do something. And I don't mean like put on Netflix and chill. I mean like go somewhere, do something that's going to give you a couple days, or however much time you need. I feel like it's going to be good for you. Everything that was there will be there when you come back, or if you're able to put this, be proactive and go in that direction. If you can't see yourself doing it now, or you feel like you have other obligations or other things stopping you from doing it now, just plan it, put a date out there, like write it down, put it on the calendar, do what's good for you. Okay. Next, I believe we are done with air signs. So what signs have we done? Let's see if people are paying attention. What signs have we done? What elements? I shouldn't say signs. It'll take forever for them to write it out. What elements have been done? Oh, thank you, Jason. That's right. Water time. Uh-oh. Pisces. Why do you have the Three of Wands and the Devil reversed? You have the Three of Wands and the Devil was reversed. I wonder what's going on with you, Pisces. Let's see what happens. Show me for Pisces what they need to see. What will happen next for you? You showed up. First card out. I don't have no idea why though. Like I part of me wants to cheat and challenge it myself, but the other part of me is like, don't do it. Don't do it. Let the cards tell the story. So I'll go with the don't do it. You're falling back. I feel like you're getting back to the normal. This is good. I feel like you're getting back to the normal with yourself. There may have been a fire sign or a water sign that upset you. Definitely could have been a fire or water sign that upset you. Did you crave a commitment? Did you crave an outcome? I feel like you're over that. I feel like that no longer upsets you. Two of Cups. There's no more upsetness here. There's no more spilt milk. Look at this. Look at that. That's the Two of Cups reversed. I think you've overcome a direction. You let something end, fall off. King of Pentacles is upright. I don't feel like this was the easiest thing. Could have been a fire sign Leo. Could have been a fire sign Sagittarius. Could have been a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I feel like you accepted a judgment. I also feel like you're not going to let... I almost feel like you really wanted to believe in a situation or a love situation to last until you realized you had the truth and clarity and all the truth and clarity you needed on it. I do feel like it was hard to want to believe the outcome or that it would fall or it was all based on shambles, dishonesty. There was no integrity behind it. I do believe you finally let this go. Thank God. I can't wait to start reading you now. I hope this is the last time. All right, here we go. Then I get that energy. The Magician and Death. Some of you could have been worried about somebody passing, while others of you could have been holding on to somebody who has passed, remembering all the good times. Some of you, it's a matter of wishing you could spend more time with somebody. Wow. I don't want to get all teary-eyed, so we're just going to keep moving. I want you to remember all the good times and playful events you had with this person or how much this person loved you. I want you to remember they loved you then, they love you now. Okay? I'm not going to get too deep in that. Here we go. You have a very, very, I feel like you have a very unique it feels very auspicious. I feel like you should stay optimistic as well. Very optimistic at this time. I get this energy where there's like, why do I get this energy where it's like anything you play with, you can make happen right now? The only fallback I'm feeling is love isn't anything but love. Career, time for family, whether it's a kid or children or time for you, you can make this happen right now. Some of you are going to be doing a lot of adjustments. The only adjustment I'm not falling that doesn't feel like it's shooting at me like that star is shooting down at her is the love department. I don't understand why, but I also feel like any conflicts, you're emotionally closing the door with them. You're not being mentally drained or having any more. I feel like you've let this go. I feel like you've come to a situation you cannot stress over anymore. Could have been a fire sign, could have been an air sign, water sign, doesn't matter whether it was that earth sign. whatever was hurt was basically kind of feels like it was passing the time. But I feel like you're just starting over. I'm done. I'm so done with this. Look at this. The Fool card and the Ace of Pentacles. You are on a new path. You have a clear new path. You're not going to let things upset you right now. The best thing you can do is not stress. And what is it that I'm going to tell you not to stress about? The past. Do not let the past overcome your happiness of your today, your tomorrow, your future. Okay, Pisces? You might have felt like things weren't spinning in the direction that were making you at the happiest emotional level, like the victories just weren't coming in. Well, I feel like it just taught you how to be stronger. I feel like it taught you how to be stronger. I feel like it taught you resilience. And I feel like it's going to make you look at the world completely different going forward. Wanted to show up. I just get this. I've come to terms or I've come to peace with situations that unfolded or love that didn't unfold on the table. If I had to remove myself from a situation, I'm okay with it now. I need to focus on myself, my family, and loving those who love me or will show me the same reciprocal energy. Thank you, Jenny. Queen of Cups. I feel like your emotions are very powerful right now, Pisces. I feel like you have strong emotions towards change and accepting the past. I'm proud of you, to be honest. I'm proud of you. Even if it feels like, what the fuck, Leon? This hasn't happened yet. I feel like, hold on. My message for you is hold on. The balance is coming, and you can do it all on your own. You don't need to worry about how fast it shows up. You just need to not be in this energy, the Four of Cups. I'm telling you, it's not worth the stress. And I know that it's been hard to be patient, but where you're going and what you're looking for is looking for you. You might not have found it in the past. You may have had to cut through the bullshit in the past. It's just propelling you in a new direction, a brand new direction. It's not bringing you backwards. Pisces, it's not. You're striving for balance. You're striving for love, like eternal flame love. And I know you've already made your mind up and that's what you really want. Keep working and keep believing it can happen. Don't become stubborn or impatient to this. Be practical with the situations and believing that you are deserving of it and that you can find it. I just want you to know that. Keep those emotions intact and high and just wait for that celebration. Right now might not be the perfect time. It's all good. You've cut out all the bullshit already. You're not feeling stuck anymore. So play with the excitement of what's yet to come. That's what I have for Pisces. I feel like that message is the universe telling me to tell you it's coming. All right? The decision's been made. It's in your favor. You just have to get ready. All right? Okay. Damn, Pisces. Wow. Your message was like strong as hell. Made me want to take a nap. Jesus, Pisces. What's really going on? Like, whoo, toodaloo. Oh my God. Oh, your message kind of like made me sleepy. Like, I feel very calm right now at the same time. / it made me a little bit tired. I don't know what the hell that's about, but that's what your message just did. All right, let's keep going. Scorpio. You know how I know when they're helping me and I'm saying things? I get a burning sensation in my back behind my left shoulder blade, and I have it right now. It's like deep. It feels like something's cutting me inside. I feel like the burn on the outside, but I feel like the heat inside right now. Straight line underneath my left shoulder blade. And it's about that long. And it happens a lot of the times I come out here and read for you guys. I just don't tell you. Here we go. Here we go. Scorpio, what will happen next to you? What will happen next for Scorpio? I need more coffee. I'm not drinking my coffee fast enough. Sometimes I don't like to tell you guys too much. Sometimes I do. I enjoy it. And sometimes you do, so I appreciate for those who like to listen. But sometimes I feel like I'm saying things they don't want me to say, or I'm giving out too much information. And it's like, is that what the cut's for, or why it feels like somebody's cutting me open in my back right now? I don't really focus on it too much until it's like I know it's there and it's just not going away for a while. Here we go. It's a good question. See if Google can answer the question. Google's gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Go to a doctor, bitch. Anyways, here we go. Scorpio. What happened next for you? Scorpio. You're going to stay focused on working towards making more money and being very creative at this time. This is where your strength lies right now. You're also going to be careful to not let things upset you. If they upset you, you won't really indulge or entertain them. You'll kind of cut them off. Off with its head kind of energy for Scorpio. I feel like you've already dealt with this part right here. Queen of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. Letting go energy. You couldn't trust, or you were unsure of. I feel like you've already went through this. I feel like you're not. I feel like, holy shit, I feel like you've already learned your lessons. I feel like it made you stronger, more attached to your intuition, more in front of future outcome problems. So if there were people that weren't trustworthy around you, I don't feel like you're losing sleep over it anymore or worried about it. I feel like what it did is it fine-tuned your intuition, your wisdom. That's amazing. It's almost like other people showing them showing the deception energy around you. There was deceptive energy around you. It made you more intuitive. I can't fucking believe that, but it did. Did you lock the door? Did you change the locks? Did you tell them to get the fuck out? Did you tell them to lose your number? Did you block them? Did you make sure that they can't get towards you? I feel like you did. I feel like you said, nope, this is the judgment. This is the outcome. And I'm going to focus on goal-oriented aspect of life right now. This is my priority. And I'm learning how to trust myself more and more every fucking day. Good for you. I'm investing more time in knowing what I want to go after, or believing that the journey can take me to where I need to go. I've communicated what I want. I may have felt stuck or upset in the past. I'm no longer letting that stress me out. I don't feel like you are. What used to stress you out is behind you. And I think you're very aware of this. The Queen of Pentacles, there's no more stress. There's no more Ten of Swords energy that you're letting come around. You've decided if it shows up that way, it can go out that way. What can come in, I can remove just as fast as it comes towards me. I like that. 10 of Wands, if it comes with burdens or bullshit and it tries to dampen my happiness, I'm getting the fuck out, or it's getting the fuck away from me. I'm not letting anything play with me emotionally right now. I don't feel like you have a strong, hard tolerance where you'll say no. Something comes in, tries to play with what you want to see as success or victory. Scorpio say, get the fuck out of here. Scorpio's not playing with people right now. You are not fucking around. 7 of Wands reversed, and there you are. You're not going to be guarded. You're not going to stand your ground. You're not going to let somebody come in and just meddle with you or mess with you. You're not having it. You're too focused on seeing things clearly, or you are really focused on recognizing what's healthy and what's not right now. I also get this. There's some kind of desire. There's some kind of desire that you feel like you keep moving towards, but it keeps moving away, or it's getting harder to make time for it, but you're not going to let this go. And I don't think you're supposed to. I feel like there's some kind of career or something. There's some kind of career or there's some attachment to something you really want. Some of you, it's a love situation that you want to see stay on the up and up. But I also feel I have this strong encouragement through the tarot to tell you that there's something that you're very high in passion for seeing build. And it outweighs love and everything. It may not outweigh the love of like your blood, your family, your kids, siblings, parentals, something like that, but it outweighs external lover that comes towards you. What I'm getting out of this is that nothing's messing with my stability, and I'm going to achieve what I'm going after. Like I don't feel like anything can stop that wheel from spinning, or you up here from trying to see the future, the future success that you're trying to go after. It may have felt like it was moving, then it stopped moving. I feel like your mind's made up on what you're gonna do. Holy shit. And I feel like you're aware of this. I feel like you're very aware of this. And I don't feel like anything's gonna stop you from going in that direction. And I feel like you have a good shot. I feel like your manifestation towards believing it is what's helping. I feel like you're also learning to let go of things that upset you. You're getting the same cards again. I feel like you're letting go of things that upset you. Anything that upsets you or tries to make you feel down, you're not keeping around. 10 of Pentacles. I just don't feel like you have time for that. You have I'm going to focus on success and the next person that makes me happy, whether I'm with them now or with them in the future. I don't know. I just feel like that's the direction, and your awareness is I feel like your awareness is like on open response, knows this. It's telling me that you tried to be patient with people, but people didn't have the patience with you. It might have mean you had to be direct with these people. It feels like people. You have Temperance and you have the Three of Cups. I feel like you tried to play with new energies, and the energies you played with, it's either, I just don't feel like you could really trust them. I just don't feel like they were the right candidates or the right people for you. Page of Pentacles is reversed. There was no growth there. Seven of Cups with the Two of Pentacles. You may have had to make a decision. It also may have made you, I feel like you got more attached to your imagination, more intuitive because of the situation. I feel like if things were throwing you off or making you feel like, you know what, it's not making sense, I don't need to make sense of it. I want the answers, but I'll get the answers. And I feel like you're getting those answers. You feel very, very attached to your intuition right now. You're making me feel like you're very attached to your intuition and your goals, and not letting anything get in the way, not trying to worry about fear or stress about situations that you've already dealt with. You are very connected right now with your intuition and goals. I'm done. I can't read you anymore. I said this, and it's the last. It's what I got for you, Scorpio. I feel like you're figuring things out, and I feel like it's helping. I feel like it's helping, and I hope it's already started for you. Because if it hasn't, this reading is going to be hard to make sense for you. All right. That's what you get, Scorpio. Here we go. Also, make sure before we leave you, Scorpio, I want to make sure that you are eating enough and eating healthy, because I feel the need to. I just got hungry as a motherfucker. I feel like you're not eating as much, or you're losing weight. Some of you. Be careful and make sure you're getting enough nutrients or nutrition, maybe even carbs, because I feel like I just withered away. I feel like I lost 20 pounds. That was pretty cool. The cards jumped on the table like, shut your ass up, bitch. They just went like crazy on my ass. Here we go. All right. Cancer. What do we got for Cancer? 555, Jason. How about that? Here we go. What will happen next for you, Cancer? Oh, I'm reading the 555 message that was like way long ago. I had to scroll down forever to see where we're at now. Oh, no, it wasn't that long ago. Why did it? He must have wrote it more than once, or my who knows? Phone could have froze. I'm not really focused on it. Here we go. Cancer, I got to give it to you. I wouldn't feel correct if I didn't give it to you. I feel like you're working on the excitement of change. Change. Some of you want to see changes with your wealth or your money, career, wealth, career. You feel like somebody may feel like this isn't what I expected, or I want more out of something. I also get that I'm not feeling attached or happy in this, whatever I do. Like I was expecting a better outcome than I received. Maybe I was expecting more money even. You have a lot of change, wanting change and growth, expansion. Why is temperance under the change? I feel like you've grown tired of waiting to see things change. A lot of you, you have a strong ass money reading. I feel like you've become grounded. It's humbled you a little bit, but at the same time, you want to see changes financially like nobody's fucking business. I feel like you want to see these wheels turn. And what's crazy is I can't drop the money. I feel like the money is something that's very important. I feel like that. See that coin? I feel like that money is not touching that water. It's almost dropped in there. Maybe you want to wish fulfillment with money, or seeing money become not such a headache to make it. I get this. Whatever you're doing isn't making you happy, or it wasn't bringing enough money to feel like it's worthy of your time. Whatever. The Magician, you may realize that you have enough skills, available abilities, talents, and that you may feel like they're not getting utilized enough. You know what's funny about me telling you that? I feel like that all the fucking time. So I totally understand where you're coming from. All right. Maybe you've had to learn. Maybe there's wish fulfillment you've wanted. Maybe things have made you emotionally upset, and now you just want to focus on growth and expansion. Maybe you're learning how to trust yourself a little bit more day by day, because that's what it feels like. And I feel like you're going to get more truth and clarity as time progresses. All right. I feel like that movement cannot be stopped. I feel like it can't be sold. It can't be bought. It's yours. It's fucking yours. All right. I'm going to tell you. 7 of Swords. 8 of Swords. You may have had some hard time with sleep or trust of relationships. Page of Swords, Page of Cups, Page of Wands. You may have also felt like you had a relationship that was toxic as shit. That's a toxic, unhealthy relationship, y'all. That brought the 10 of Wands energy. You were playing with fire, or the person felt like, I feel like you felt like you were dealing with somebody who you didn't know what to do. Could it have been another water sign, fire sign? Because that's what it's telling me. I'm going to tell you something ironic. It's a water sign, fire sign, or an earth sign. I don't know why I feel earth energy, but I feel it like a son of a bitch. Ace of Wands, 4 of Cups reversed, Strength card reversed, the Fool's reversed, 6 of Cups. This relationship is behind you. It's been dealt with. It's already behind you. You may have had to let go of whatever sign it was. I feel like you had to let go of this. I feel like you did let go of this. I do feel like at times you remember about it, something about I haven't forgotten, but it doesn't bring you the best feeling, so you don't hold on to it. I feel like you want to balance things. What is it that you want balance with? No more stress, whether it's in my heart or with money. This is where Cancer is right now. I don't want to have any more stress or burdens or anxiety or any of that bullshit. It's like you're like, no, I don't want any of this. I'm done. 3 of Swords. I'm over wanting to deal or feel this way. I'm not allowing it. Is how you make me feel. I need to focus on my security. What's going to make me happy? What's going to work for me? What's going to benefit me that one day can benefit others that I love or care about? You have a very self-sacrificing energy that you want to move towards. And I feel like you don't tell the other people that you want to leave them a great fortune or leave them something to remember you if they didn't. I just feel like you feel like it's all on you. It's all you, or nobody else is going to be able to do it like you can do it. but you just wondering why it's not so easy to get to. This is going to be very specific, this one. You've let go of letting things upset you, it's telling me. You've became aware of understanding your emotions. The King of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles. The only thing that's been kind of a damper lately may have been getting finances on the up and up, or figuring out what's going to work to bring in a lot more money and stability. And what can I pass on to those I love, or show them that I never forgot about them. Something like that. Something strong like that. You also have a part of this reading that's telling me you're not going to let the world or things upset you with your happiness right now. You're putting down all the problems, all the things that upset you. I feel like you've been fascinated with seeing growth and expansion. There's been areas of concern that you wanted to move towards or fix, but it hasn't been able to happen. It will happen when the time is right. This is what I have for you, Cancer. Make the decision. Trust where you stand. Trust where you're heading. Even if you're not sure if you're going in the right direction or if the change is going to happen, I feel like the answer is yes. I feel like you will get to where you need to go. And I feel like that being upright is your clarification for the yes. I feel like you're going to get another upright card, and you will. Stay determined. Be your own boss. Believe in yourself, and you'll get where you need to go. There's your double yes. There's your triple confirmation. One from Leo, one from Aries, and one from fire energy. Seven of Pentacles. The past has taught you things. The past has taught. I feel as if the past, there's been communication that hasn't been spoken on, or there's been. I get like a beloved, like an evil, an angry energy towards you, and I feel like you've learned how to accept or let that go. I feel like somebody tried to dress you up towards a position that's untrue. I hope you enjoyed these readings. You guys have a great rest of the day. My phone is ringing. I am going to answer this one because I think this is important. I have to go. Thank you for your time. Like, share, and subscribe. See you later. Goodbye. Bye, everybody.